making the invisible visible. Black women, 365 days of the year. Each day will spotlight a remarkable woman whose story has shaped Black, British or global diasporic history. Women whose achievements are too often overlooked. Through these daily short films, we create a living, breathing archive of leadership, creativity, resistance and legacy. Let's begin.
My name's Sonia Brown MBE, but I always say titles only tell part of the story. At my core, I'm a builder of ecosystems, spaces where women, particularly Black and women of colour, can come together and be supported to lead, grow and create wealth on their own terms. What drives my work is a question that has followed me across the decades. So what happens when talent is present, but systems are not designed for it to thrive? So oftentimes we're in places, environments, cultures where we are often the only one, often not supported, micromanaged, higher expectations based on us are placed on us, and yet we're not getting the rewards that come with that type of work. What we are getting is a lot of burnout at the moment. So what we need to do is find spaces where women can come together and support each other, share their expertise, share their knowledge, share their insights in a place that's safe and was designed for them in mind. On the surface, the work looks like we just do programs, webinars, partnerships, etc. But that has changed. Day to day, I'm moving between conversations with women navigating menopause. I'm looking at nurses. We're doing something around Windrush. We're doing something around trauma, because, you know, a lot of people are suffering from trauma without the support that they need. So what I'm really doing is holding multiple realities at once. So a woman who is leading at a senior level, but quietly experiencing burnout. A founder generating revenue, but without access to scalable funding. Or a professional navigating bias while being expected to perform at the highest level in the workplace. The question then becomes, how do we build systems that respond to all of this? Not in isolation, but in alignment. And I think what matters most to me is that the work is not performative. It must translate into movement. That might be a woman securing a new role, launching a business, protecting her health, or finally understanding the language of money and ownership. If it does not move her forward, it's not enough. And I think that women should be saying, the world is changing too fast. So you better get in fifth gear. I think the intention behind what I do, because I always say this, people always love the success, but they never want to do the process. Just because it might look good, you don't know the journey that people have to take in order to get to where they're going. So I always say to people, stay in your lane, but up your game. Ooh, so how do I keep myself motivated? I've got things to do. Don't think it's motivation. I've just said, this is what I need to do today. Got to get it done. And if it's not done, I cannot sleep. So I've realised if I'm up at 5, I'll say, right, I give you permission to write until midday. That's fine, because you're not going to go to bed until in the early hours of the morning anyway. So now I think, oh, I like this. And then you kind of said that, then I do the 2 things I don't want to do. So then I go, well, you've had nice hours of writing. Now do the 2 things, the elephants in the room, and then go back to doing something you really like that you've been putting off. And then you have to ask yourself, why am I putting it off? What emotions does it evoke when I don't do it? How do I feel when I don't do it? How do I feel when I do it and it's done? And you tend to go, oh, it wasn't that bad really, was it? yes, when we have a small win, and Dr. Angela Herbert taught me this, when you have a small win, pat yourself on the back. And then when you have a big win, celebrate. Because tomorrow is not guaranteed for anyone. So, as my uncle used to say, don't be the richest person in the graveyard.
Thank you for joining us for today's story. Making the invisible visible is our commitment to ensuring that Black women's histories and contributions are recognised, valued and kept in daily circulation. Across 2026, we will continue to share these powerful narratives, 365 days of impact, brilliance and inspiration. Stay connected, join the conversation and help us champion the women whose journeys continue to shape our world. I'm Paulette Brooks and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next story.